Hi guys, welcome back. We've got major Duggar family updates for July 2025, from a surprise Duggar Baby Boom to the new season of Shiny Happy People coming July 23rd. There's speculation about Jana, Jessa's back on YouTube, and the Supreme Court just made a big decision about Josh Duggar. Let's get into it, and yes, there's tea. So, first, I want to talk about the fact that Shiny Happy People, the documentary series that blasted the IBLP and Bill Gothard to smithereens a few years ago, and even featured Jill Duggar, is airing a part 2 later this month on July 23rd. According to the press release, the new season will be called Shiny Happy People, A Teenage Holy War, and it will move on from the IBLP and dive into the evangelical teen pop culture that exploded across the US in the 90s and 2000s. Think purity rings. We're talking teen mania, which was once America's largest youth ministry, who had stadium shows called Acquire the Fire. Unfortunately, no big Duggar appearance this year, wah wah, but still I think worth a watch. In other baby news, we have kind of a Duggar baby boom in 2025 on our hands. Here's a complete list of the Duggar babies of 2025. So in January, Jed and Katie welcomed twin girls Elsie and Emma. In March, Jinger and Jeremy welcomed their son Finnegan. In May, Jeremiah and Hannah welcomed their daughter Emery Jane, middle name Emmy. July-August, Jessa is expected to give birth to her 6th child. And who knows what else, because some of them are pretty stealth under the radar having kids. Jessa and Ben, speaking of them, actually recently came back to YouTube. Jessa is 8 months pregnant, and, she showed her family going to a family camp, which is very reminiscent of the camps the Duggars used to go to. Lots of fun activities, and looks like some church was in there as well. They're all in this pew. Still looks like fun, though. There's ziplining was involved, and I did see... Okay, so in this picture, am I seeing 2 little girls and a baby on a zip line? Is that baby George? I don't know. I'm a paranoid mom, so just seeing this made me absolutely cringe. Of course, they're safe and everything went well, but anyways, the camp was actually called Fort Rock, and it's owned and operated by Austin Forsythe's family. Actually, I'm sure they were the VIP guests when they were over there, Jessa. And of course, there is speculation about Jana being pregnant at this point because, she got married last summer, and I feel like fans are tick, 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 Jana, this is your time. She did address a comment saying she hopes to be blessed with kids soon, but fans are thinking an announcement could literally come at any moment. The speculation is just wild. I'm all for wanting this for Jana. This is what she wants too, but fans put so much pressure on this girl getting married, and now it's the kid thing. Can Jana get a break? All I'm saying. That being said, I'm expecting a pregnancy announcement soon. I do feel like it is imminent, Jed and Katie appeared on Jinger and Jeremy's podcast this month and spilled a bit of tea about whether or not they wanted more kids. They already have 4 kids, guys, including twins, and they said, we've known each other 5 years. So when we look at it like that, we're like, wow, this has been crazy. And Jed says that it was something that he and Katie are praying about, and Katie said she would love to just enjoy the kids they have right now for a good minute. So for now, they consider themselves on a sabbatical from having children. Jed also revealed that they actually met on a prison ministry trip in Florida. He talked a little bit about that. And then he saw a video of her being a pilot. I guess she can drive planes. And that was basically what piqued his interest a lot more. Then he went to get a bus. I mean, this was obviously not coincidental. They're like, yeah, let's go get a bus over there in Arizona, where Katie lived, basically, to get to know her more. He became friends with her dad, and the rest is history. But I found that interview really interesting, and you'll find it on Jinger and Jeremy's channel. And of course, there was some bad news, though, all the way from prison. Bad news for Josh. The Supreme Court denied his appeal this month. And as we know, they were trying to appeal for a really long time. So this is a major blow to his case. And the reason was not released. Like, no reason, basically. And meanwhile, Joy and her husband, Austin, have been camping in Colorado lately, enjoying some family time, and also remembered the birthday of their first child, who unfortunately had died in utero a while back. Her name was Annabelle Elise Forsyth, born July 1st, 2019. And yes, some of the pictures that Joy posted were a bit graphic, even the baby's face and stuff, and I still don't fully understand why post this online, but maybe it's part of the mourning process, I guess. I am trying to understand. Someone actually made a super snarky comment about Joy getting a DNC, which, excuse me, why are people making a comment like this under a post like this? And she made sure to reply that she delivered naturally, but I found that comment super, oh my god, like, what was that person thinking when they posted that? Oh, I want to know. And meanwhile, Jill has been having a pretty good summer, I gotta say, just some fun with her family. And she also celebrated her 11th anniversary with her husband, Derek. And in this post, she had said, 11 years ago today, we said, I do. Derek, thanks for being my man and my BFF. Thanks for riding the crazy waves of life together. So grateful to God for you. XOXO. And, you know, her favorite cousin, Amy, replied, Happy 11, lovebirds. And just overall, I hope that Jill is reconnecting as well with her family at this point. No real word on the status, but she's having a really good summer gardening and spending the weekends, she says, like taking a walk, Sam's Club, shopping and samples, popcorn, and a movie. So she's living a pretty good life over there in Oklahoma. All right, guys, thanks so much for listening the whole way through. If you like this video, give it a like. If you like my channel, subscribe, please. And I'll be back with more updates. Bye, guys.